Hey, fellow skeptics. Lester the Skeptic Tank here. Let's discuss what's your end state and this notion of false dichotomies. What do I mean? Well, I got to check out the replay of a stream featuring one Rod Thunderheart, where good guy, he just made a commentary about internal martial arts versus external. False dichotomy because there are some things you can carry over from internal martial arts into external martial arts. In my own recollection and thoughts as I think about it, and in my experience in the various classes I've taken, a lot of the commentary made during a lot of the training sessions I've undergone. And the other thing striking me at that time when I heard what he said, talking about that's where the real power lies, in the internal martial arts. Now, there's room for the both and. I think one of the things I've noticed, at least within a greater Western mindset, is we like to take things in either or. And I'll tackle that probably in my deep dive to come, which, real quick, still putting things together on that for my inaugural A Reader's Corner series that I have coming up. That aside, one of the most common follies when it comes to a lot of the training in a lot of the martial arts is we don't slow down enough. One of my most distinct memories is training with tactical response in their fighting pistol class. One of the jokes was from one of the instructors in that class about, y'all shoot like you guys have Tourette's. And even a comment made to me personally by one of the instructors is I'll use my strategic French, slow the fuck down. Okay? And that's something I got from discussions with a good friend of mine in the JKD world, that the old man made the commentary slow down. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we have this component called slow roll. And in a lot of the movements that you would do, and I'm not versed in Wing Chun, I just know people who know Wing Chun, who are familiar with Wing Chun, but when it comes to their forms or sets, a lot of the movements are slow deliberate, and then you build up to speed. Now, the most common internal art people know about these days is Tai Chi. And there are other internal styles. And even within Tai Chi itself, there are different schools. But Tai Chi, on the whole, is what people know. Some people may know about Qigong, which is like a meditative practice. But to cut through the crap, and yeah, I'll call it that. Cut through the crap in terms of weeding out this sense of hokey esotericism. As if Tai Chi has an exclusivity on controlling your breath, controlling your body. You can achieve the same result by shadow boxing, like in a Tai Chi manner. Working on your mechanics slowly so you can get that body feel. There's nothing hocus pocusly. Gee, I don't even know if what I just said is a real word. Nothing out of the ordinary. There, as one JKD instructor, Tommy Carruthers, often said back in the day, there are no secrets, just hard work. And don't worry, this isn't to poo-poo on a sense of spirituality, and there is a little bit of that. But from a training perspective, I can move as slowly as I want. Because the thing with Tai Chi is, depending on who you talk to, it's translated as the grand ultimate. However, the movements can give off this impression that, yes, the stereotype nowadays is meant for old people, concentrate on the health. But one of the things that I got when I was doing jiu-jitsu drills, number one commentary, to me, breathe. And that's the thing. When it comes to power, there are a lot of factors going into that. Proper focus of energy, breathing, and coordinating of proper body mechanics and proper body alignment. Now, the thing about Tai Chi with its stereotypically looking movements for old people is, like karate, at first glance, when you look at the kata and the various forms or sets, the application isn't readily apparent. It's like learning wax on, wax off in the Karate Kid. But it's there. The only problem is you have to spend a lot of time in order to see it. It's one of those things that you have to ask yourself, what's your end state? With any martial art, you can realize the wisdom, you can see the applicability with time. Now the question is, what end state is most important? Are you looking to be functional in a short period of time and see the applicability and generate power? Not many people have that luxury to figure that out. That's the thing with the whole Tai Chi, the stereotypical appearance and the vibe. That yes, Tai Chi, because of the way it moves, the way it appears, and the slowness at which you do the moves, it's a lifetime. It can easily be seen as a lifetime practice, and you got to take your time with it. The thing with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is that you can treat it like Tai Chi in doing the slow roll or even some of the drills to get a feel within your body about how to pull off maneuvers, whether we're talking about X patterns or break falls or even a simple movement like an ebi or shrimp, or in judo, a simple movement like an osotogari, which is just a simple foot sweep. And you can learn how to control your breathing. You can be mindful of that. But understanding, and this isn't exclusive to JKD or Jeet Kune Do, the thing that makes JKD unique is that it calls a lot of these universal things to mind. It pays mind to it. It pays homage to that. It's not exclusive to JKD, but this power generation. And I'll see if I want to come up with follow-up videos with that to show some mechanical things. But I just wanted to lay out the commentary about this false dichotomy between internal and external arts. Two sides of the same coin. Because as one of these local Tai Chi instructors I met in LA when I still lived there, she showed in real time what you might see as a slow movement. You could pull it off in regular speed. And there's applicability there. So there still has to be the component involving Newtonian physics. There's nothing magical about internal arts versus external arts. You still got to be able to control your breathing. You still got to know the right body posture, movement, alignment. It's no secret. Nothing magical. No mystery. It's all about body alignment, mechanics, and execution. And understanding how Newtonian physics works. So, if you want me to say more, if you got questions, drop a comment. Feel free. And as I said, be on the lookout. Hopefully I'll get the Reader's Corner series started, hopefully within the week. But as you know, with my recovery, it take a little bit more time. But I've spoken my piece as far as this whole false dichotomy of internal versus external martial arts. Their components, they both share. Focus on slowness, because as Tactical Response likes to say, or they're now called Tactical Response Crew, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And it doesn't seem to matter if we're talking about shooting the pew-pew, or we're talking about throwing a punch, or doing mat work. It's getting to that point of the building blocks. And there we are. So until next video, fellow skeptics, peace out, and I'll catch you all on the other side.